and welcome back. Today I have a treat for you guys. Today I'm going to show you a house that I built for Melina. Melina asked me to build a home that was either Greek or Egyptian, and I did some research online for both styles, and I absolutely fell in love with the Greek style. So I looked at some pictures and just sort of in my head came up with a combination of ideas that I had seen online and came up with this. And to be honest with you, I loved doing this even more than I loved doing my tiny home community. So if you've been with my channel a while, you know how much I loved doing that build. This one was so much fun because it really let me step out of my comfort zone. And I love those types of builds. But when you do that and it comes together and looks beautiful, that is just all the more rewarding when you do a build. When you go and look inside this build, you'll see this is definitely not my normal style of house that I do. I mean, I do several different styles depending on the request, but I still kind of have a style of my own. But this is definitely way different than anything I've ever done. You're looking at the backyard now. You see that I just put a little extra house out there, like a little relaxing place out back. But when we go inside, you're going to see just how neat these rooms are. It's definitely Greek style. I tried to stay true to that. I used what we could basically get from the game. So keep that in mind when you're looking at it. But look at the front, how pretty. I used those arched doorways and windows, and some of them are squared off, but it still kind of has that look to it. So there are 3 ways into the house. You can go through those triple arches that you see here. And that takes you into a little mudroom sort of area. And this connects the dining room to the kitchen. So you have that little area there. And there's just a little bench in there and a table with a light. And that is definitely one way to get. It's almost like a little porch to get into the house. This is really open. This is the dining area. So you would have to imagine that with those doorways there, maybe some shades pull down to close it off, because from what I saw, they have a lot of open concept homes, as in a lot of their rooms are open to the outdoors. And I absolutely love these colors. Apparently this is a very common theme with this style, are bright blues and yellows, and I really enjoyed that about this build, was using the pops of colors coming out from the white. So there is a little area that you walk through from the dining room into the porch, and then you come straight into the kitchen here. I never used this tile, so this was the perfect time to use it. I actually saw a tile so similar to this in one of the pictures, so I had to use this, especially with these blue cabinets and the farmhouse sink there, that apron sink. A sink just like that actually popped up in 3 different photos that I saw. So I knew right away what type of kitchen I was going to build. And then of course with that tile, it all really came together well. And I used a china cabinet on the opposite side of the room and just a towel rack and a water machine there. So you see 2 doorways over here, and they go back to a washroom which has, you know, a shoe bench. It has a sink and some cleaning supplies back here. And it has the washer and dryer on the opposite side. So it's kind of like a utility room that goes out the back door there. And there's the washer and dryer. And then over here is just a half bathroom. I've used one of the older sinks because I thought it matched really well with the windows and really the theme of the house. And then we just have the toilet and the toilet paper holder there. Very simple room. And while you look at the landscaping back here, I want to mention, if you want to recreate this house, which I say go for it, this is so simple. When you see the grid, you're going to see just how simple this build is. So just down in the basement is a weather machine, which is typically where I do put them now. This is the other way you come into the home. This is the living room. I love this. So if you are an older subscriber, you know I never put these colors together. But look how beautiful it is. Just from memory of the pictures online, I remembered that we had this Latin wallpaper, but it went so well with this theme. And there's those little lights. You see them over there in the corner that we just got from the sim chase. At least some of us have so far. And I put a chair in the corner there, and the staircase is there as soon as you walk into the room. I didn't want to over clutter the room. It's just a living room. It's not a TV or an entertainment area. It's just a place to entertain really guests, but not with a TV or anything like that. And then we have the older looking bookshelves. I just love how that room came together. So we already saw all of that over there, but I just wanted to show you that it connects up to the living room. The kitchen and the laundry area do. So that's the first floor there. The floor plan is ridiculously simple. Of course, it is on a large lot. I don't think it would fit on a small lot, just simply because of that dining area in the front of the home. But for a large lot, it definitely will go just fine. You pop up the stairs, and yes, I did pop a doorway right there. They will go through the doorway. I discovered that a few updates ago. I'm sure a lot of other people have discovered that as well. And so I just put that right there at the doorway, and you walk immediately into sort of a family room, but not really, because there's no couch in here. This is a single person's home. You could make it a family room. You could definitely put a couch in there, but I wanted to put one of these chairs in there. And I know this isn't really an appropriate use of those lights, but I couldn't resist. I just thought they looked so decorative on either side of that chair. And then I put one of the corner TVs in there and a fireplace. And then that rug just went perfect in there as well with that wall color. So here is the balcony that you saw in the front of the home. I love how this looks. I just love it. I think it's so pretty. Just some plants out there and some lights. So there's just a door there with the two archway windows on either side of it. And then there's an exit from this room out to the balcony behind it too. But I wanted to show you with the walls up what it looks like on that wall of the living room there, the TV room. So that is this side of the back balcony. I don't want to take you any further yet because it'll give away the next room, which is probably one of my favorite rooms besides the living room. So let's go on in here and look at the bedroom. As it is, it's a one-bedroom home, but again, you could definitely tweak it a little. You could make it a family home if you wanted to, but I love this bedroom. So we have that bed in the middle of the room, two lights above it with the nice glow onto the bed, and this is open. Again, you imagine it the way you would the dining room down below, that these maybe have shutters that pull shut, but as it is, it's open to the balcony behind it. You look out onto the garden and also onto the sea. So I love this bedroom. If I could actually have a bedroom, this would be what I would have, especially in this type of home. And I think that older gray French furniture went great in there because it kind of brings the tones from the window out as well as the bed. So on the other side of the balcony, we had that other little cube that was sticking out, and I took advantage of that and made it into the bedroom closet there. So you have a door to that. And then here is the bathroom, the master bath. So you see her, she's actually soaking in the tub. But this is the vanity area here. I used the newer vanity. I left this open because the windows were already there. I didn't want to clutter it up. But I did put a nice chair in the bathroom with an arrangement there beside it, an end table, and then the lights again, the newer lights. I thought they looked pretty in here too, and I thought, why not put them in here too? And then we have that tub enclosure and also an extra room over there where the toilet is hiding. So let's look at it from this angle. I love that bathroom. So yes, this is definitely one of my favorite builds. This is going nowhere. I am not tearing this house down anytime soon. This is a keeper. So I actually may be doing, I haven't done one in quite a while, a video of the keepers, the houses that I'm keeping or have kept for quite a while, because I've had a lot of builds since then that I've absolutely fallen in love with. And this is one of them. So we're looking at the measurements here, and as you can see, this is so simple. There is nothing complicated at all about this house. Nothing. It's almost just so simply shaped that you could build this very quickly and then just take your time decorating it with what you have in your inventory. And you don't have to do it exactly the way I did it. You don't even have to make it a Greek home. But just the layout alone is definitely worth recreating this because it's so easy. You could do it relatively inexpensive too if you use older flooring and wall colors, because believe me, I tried all kinds of different color themes in this house, older, newer wallpaper, different types of flooring, and it really all looked pretty good, so it was a hard choice. I even played around with the exterior quite a bit too and chose the kind of medium tone blue. But now we're looking at where I put the furniture. So if you do want to recreate it, it'll give you sort of a guide as to maybe what would fit where. keeping in mind again, you can do it in any style that you want to. And there's the kitchen. You know, normally I would not use that tile, but I think it looks beautiful in here. There's the half bath and the laundry area, the utility room. Then we have the living room here, which I love. That Latin wallpaper, which again I think really goes with that Greek theme. And then there's the staircase with the door directly at the top. And there's that closet area in the balcony. So you can sort of see how I put that together. And again, this could be just a family room. You could actually put a sectional in the corner over there and it would be perfect. Then we have the bedroom here and the bathroom. You could also connect over top of that dining room over there at the bottom and make a room out of it, make an extra bedroom too. So that's another option. So we're just taking a look at the backyard and the landscaping and this extra little room outside where you can relax and look at the sea. But yes, that is the Greek home. Definitely tops my list. I loved building it. I love how it turned out. I'm so happy about it. And Melina, thank you so much for this request. And thank you so much for your patience. I know you've been waiting months on your build, and I hope this is exactly what you wanted. And everyone else, if you enjoyed the tour, please hit that like button. And if you're new, welcome. If you're not, thanks for coming back. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.